Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 5. Remember, Patreon gets these early and uncut. And as well, if you guys want to support the channel and want to see more of these, like, share, subscribe. So, hello to your boy Nuke. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. Yeah, so my boy straight up ambushed the soldiers. He straight up baited information. Now, everybody knows about the government in a certain way. They know why Reeves was killed. I entrusted something to Pixis. When it comes, I will only watch. So, from what we know that Pixis has some sort of plan. When enemies close in, you guard not with a shield, but a spear that eliminates a threat. Suppose now, if this instant wall rules were to be breached, the visitor wall rules will again flee and take refuge in Walsina. You know, that actually kind of makes sense. It will make sense that everybody starts attacking each other in order to survive. Definitely, bro. Because everybody gonna be fighting for territory. Like, think about it. You're getting all these citizens to go into the inner walls where royalty is. Reclaim Wall Maria. If humanity is to ever hope for a future, that is the only way. Oh my god, he's plotting, bro. My boy is plotting. Erwin has literally no filter. The reason you're here today is not to discuss our future within the walls, nor is it because of something as simple as murder. Clause 6, Charter of Humanity. Thou shalt not prioritize one's own gain over the longevity of humanity. It is not for the scouts to decide. Every day is a titan whose powers are not understood. Yeah, but they don't know how to use Eren, bro. They're selfish. The government is straight up selfish if we already know that. I'm quite disturbed that you believe we will align ourselves with the scouts. My boy's capping, by the way. He is aligned with Erwin. We know he is. You see how he laughed? You see how you laugh, bro? You see how you laugh? I tell you, they're corrupt as hell. So literally, in a certain way, this is basically like them putting Erwin on trial because he doesn't want to give Eren. That's it. That's the only reason. These dudes want Eren so bad, bro. They're thirsty. Kill him. He's gonna say kill. In the name of the king, I will announce your judgment. Sentenced to death. For violating Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. You are sentenced to death. I don't think he cares either. Look at his face. Same shit. Nah, this is weird. Things are going a little bit weird. Look at Pixis. He's smiling. Huh? What's going on? Oh! It's been breached? No, this is Cap. This is Cap. I'll tell you right now, this is Cap. There's no way that, like, Reiner and freaking Bertha will come out of nowhere and actually do this right now. This is Cap. It's not that intense. This is straight up Cap. Don't let a single refugee inside. That's asking for civil war. We can't let the government lose control. If that happens, it's over. Erwin is proving a point right now. Erwin is proving a point to this man right now. I'm pretty sure he's proving a point. He's basically proving the fact that the government does not care about the people. They only care about themselves right now. They straight up said, you know what? Nah, block all the entrances. Do not let anybody in for War Rose. Let them all die. F that. Because the fact that they're afraid of a civil war, and not only that, Erwin implanted that knowledge into him. He straight up told them, like, yo, if you guys literally let these guys in right now, if War Rose were to be breached and they go into the inner cities and inner walls, they're gonna cause a civil war. They're gonna fight for survival. He got afraid of it, and now he's just like, oh my god, War Priest, holy shit. Now he's just like, yo, bro, let's watch them die. Let's not let them in. It's gonna cause a civil war, all this kind of stuff. My freaking you already saw what he said. He was just like, yo, yeah, my rules are obsolete. My orders are obsolete. That's it. Just freaking get it moving. Look at Commander Pixens. He's just like, thank you. Prove the point. This is Cap. What? What? Until the vessel takes it? What? Hold on. I gotta read that subtitle again. Hold up. I'm sorry for pausing it, bro. But every single time they talk amongst each other, there's always new information. It says all that's left is to bide our time until the vessel takes it. They're talking about the power that they were just talking about. So we know the vessel is Historia, so they want Historia to take the power from Eren. And the only way we know so far for Historia to ever take that power is for her to be a Titan. I might be bugging, but we know that Historia is not a Titan, unless we don't know anything, unless we just like, it's just like Eren, where like Eren just didn't know for this whole damn time, and then he just randomly appeared as a Titan. It could be one of those instances, but I don't know. Historia might be a Titan. I don't know. Bide our time until the vessel takes it. That's what he's saying right now. AKA Historia. As long as Wall Cena holds up, we'll be fine. Yes, once Lord Reese comes back. See, not all the dudes are cowards right now. Honestly, I would shoot him. Yes, that's what I'm freaking talking about. Say no. A human of War Rose. I will not allow the gates to be closed. I will stand behind him. Pixis. Oh, the commander. Oh. He straight up exposed him. Nope, not a bit. So he's not a bad guy. I remember I didn't like him at first. Because he was against Eren being alive. Remember that. He was against that. But it seems like he does have some sort of morality. And he heard everything going on. He was just like, you know what? No, this is cap. This man here literally found out that the government is basically corrupt. At the moment, there has been no report of a Titan attack. So I knew it. They were capping. They were doing this as a test. Did this to actually bring out their real selves. I'm not aligned with any of you either. While I do possess some of the same feelings as Erwin here, I considered leaving things up to your government. If that were the better choice for the sake of humanity. For the sake of humanity. Obviously, they're against humanity. We may be ignorant about the Titans and their power, but I dare say we in ignorance can save far more people than you could. You're a fool. What do you think undermining us will accomplish? No, I would just kill you. They would just kill you, 100%, bro. Put him in jail. Put him in the slums. It's a coup d'etat. Yo, this straight up taking over. All the interior police are done. Literally. Literally. You freaking hypocrites. We're getting closer and closer with Historia being the queen. Fake ass king, bro. Fake ass king. We're getting closer and closer with Historia being queen, bro. Because remember, that's Erwin's goal. The rightful queen, the rightful person to be on top. Humanity has just begun down a new path, one far more dangerous than before. Damn, bro, that was amazing. I actually like that. That shit was so intense. The coup d'etat was successful. Premier Zachary has control of the capital and administrative district. For the time being, the nobility hasn't rebelled. Is printed 2 before that happens? King Fritz was a total fake. I mean, we know he was a total fake. This dude looks so bored. Send us on the way. Now the scouts are kind of like, they are redeemed, right? I'm pretty sure. Right now, they're redeemed right now. Let's get there and put an end to this battle. Wait, Underground Chapel. A secret location where the royal family's power has been passed down for generations. The royal family's power. Okay. The walls are composed of a naturally luminescent aura, which is thought to have been created by some form of... I'm so sorry for burping. By some form of Titan power. Holy shit. Okay, they're saying a sacred location where the royal family's power has been passed down through generations. So obviously the royal family has some sort of power. But this ain't like an underground chapel or something like that, which we haven't seen yet. I mean, they're gonna have to, bro. Like, what? You want a fake leader? Do you want King Fritz, bro? Oh my, Fritz don't know no shit. The Summoner devised a means of keeping humanity alive until now. Even though they watch as half of humanity dies, better than us going extinct. No, because the government is freaking straight up selfish. For a long time, I've hated those bastards. He straight up hated the government the whole time. I'm quite the scoundrel. Literally. But you're no different than me. This man always been... Yo, he says... He's like, yo, before I die, I would have wanted to do a coup d'etat anyways. It doesn't even matter if this is good or bad for humanity. Have a dream. One I've had since I was a child. Wasn't it to overthrow the government? I swear to God it was. Basically, like to reveal the government secrets. Like in a sort of way, that would be like to avenge his dad.
そう、ウォールマリアが破壊された日だ。とにかくだった。5人の子供を。
He has 5 children, and his eldest daughter Frida was a down-to-earth girl. By the way, this is the history of the Lord Reese, basically, like his family. They're even the peasants adored. So they have Frida, that was a sister. But that night, 5 years ago, disaster struck. With the world having plunged into pure chaos, some bandits raided and set fire to the only chapel around. Okay, so they're very religious. And so the whole family stayed for the head of the house, Rod Reese, was massacred that night by the bandits. To top it all, this incident occurred just a few days. So wait. A few days before Historia's mother like was killed by the interior police.
つまりロットレースは家族を
血縁関係か。その血に種か仕掛けがあるってのか。
今はそこまではわからない。それより私が気になったのは礼拝堂がべきだろう。
Wait. So they set fire to the chapel. That makes sense. Stone does not break that damn easily with fire.
それにレースただ一人。
It was Titans. It was Titans. There's no way that wasn't Titans, bro. Because the way that they talked about it right now, the fact that Rod Reese was the only one that saw it, and he said there was bandits doing it. Yeah, he said clear up. He said to hide the fact that his family has Titans in it. And obviously, I know there's Titans in it because of what they explained before, where like the generational power in the royal family, all that kind of stuff. We know. So that they used his own fortune to rebuild the chapel. What happened that day then? This happened 5 years ago. If you think about it, it's actually stranger that there were no traces of Titans. Oh, this is Eren. He's in a glossy ass place. Is that Frida? That looked like Frida from what I saw in the backstory. I don't know exactly if that's her or not. Oh my god, my boy is insane! Hey, yo! Yo! My boy is chained up! Like, it literally is like a Jesus cross kind of thing. Like, by the way, I said it looked like a Jesus cross. I'm not mocking it. You don't take any offense. I'm sorry to all the people that, you know, are like Christians and Catholics. I'm sorry. Not my intention. When and how did Eren become a Titan? Who did he eat to gain his powers? Remember, they never remember who they ate at first. For some reason, like that just happened. They never remember. Who's this? Oh, it's Historia. Why? So is he working with Rod Reese? Oh shit! Alright boys, that was Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 5. So many damn questions, bro. So we know for a fact, like, the royal family has some kind of generational power that they gotta, like, pass down. And they do it through some, like, underground chapel. That's what explained in one of the loading screens. I call it a loading screen. But, yeah, that's what it explained. Obviously, they want to pass down, they want to take Eren's power, right? What I'm guessing, it seems like, due to the information about the underground chapel and the fact that they want Eren, I feel like the power that the royal family has been passing down throughout time, all that kind of stuff, is the power that Eren has, aka the power to control Titans. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing right now. And the one question that leaves off with that theory, with that assumption, right, is who did he eat to actually get that power, right? And the only thing that I could say is probably he ate somebody who was of royal blood. That's the only thing I could say. Obviously, it makes sense because of the fact that, like, the power has been passed down through the royal family through generations. the only person that will have that power in the first place is somebody of royal family, and now Eren has it, apparently, if the theory is true. So, who did he eat in order to actually gain that power, right? We know the family died, apparently, like, due to a fire, right? We know it's not a fire. We know it's gotta be Titans, right? Because no fire causes damage to a chapel where the stone is literally broken down, like, like it got freaking smashed, right? Fire does not cause that kind of damage. So we know it's Titans. We know Rod Reis freaking framed it. He lied. He wanted to keep a secret that his family had Titans in it, and because of the fact that humanity will go against him. The only thing that I question is why was Rod Reis hiding from the walls? That's another thing I want to know. Like, why was he hiding? Why wasn't he at the top on the seat where Lord Fritz is at? That's the only thing that gets me. Anyways, we're gonna find out more soon. Remember, Patreon gets these early in the cut, and to support the channel. And if you guys are liking the content, like, share, subscribe. So, subscribe to your boy Nuke, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.